Okay, well obviously when I did the radiator, I probably should have, since I did both the upper and lower radiator hoses, I should have done the heater hoses too. I didn't really think about that, but since that one's spewing, that one was 5/8 inch. I just got some raw hose. It's just got clamps. That bottom one there, that is maybe a bigger one. I gotta see if that's a bigger one or not. This is a factory hose, and it's got this fitting. You basically take it out by pushing these two things together and pulling it out, supposedly. But as you can see, you can buy those little dealies, and then I just happened to see this. You can buy this whole fitting for cheap. One of the reasons, well, it comes with that, but back inside there is that seal inside where it seals up, and the O-ring and everything. So if you don't get a new one of these with all the parts in it, you stick this new hose in there, which unfortunately is Dorman, made in China. But what can I say? Just a rubber hose. Hopefully this will hold up. Without all those little parts, it's not going to seal up. So I went ahead and just bought a new hose and a new fitting, which will go right there. And I do have another piece of 5/8 inch hose that'll take care of that part back there. But I'm going to have to get another piece of this hose, which is larger. It's the same as this, so when I get that out of there, I'll take that down and match that up. I don't know if that's 3/4 or what size it is, and then I'll do those two back pieces. In my case, I'm having trouble with the heat not working, not getting any vacuum here. I got vacuum all the way to the little switch. This will be another video, of course. There's a switch in the back there that's not working, so maybe the controls on the panel, whatever. So anyway, I'm gonna pop the pressure off here. All this thing's cold, so radiator's full. See how much I lose when I pull that hose out of there. Shouldn't be too much, I hope. I'll do it quick. So I'm gonna pull that clamp back here, see if I can get that out of there. If not, either way, I'm gonna pull this fitting out of there. I don't know if I have a socket big enough that'll fit over that. I might. If that'll come out. Yep, that'll come out of there. Get that out of the way. If I got a socket, then I'll just put that one in using a socket. It already comes with thread tape on it. It's gonna be a matter of getting that out of there. So I'll go see if I got a socket. Get that unclamped, and we'll get that thing out of there. This shouldn't take but just a couple minutes. Yeah, right. Okay, that came off a piece of cake. Only dribbled a little bit. This one I just basically dug around and pulled as much of that plastic crap I cut off and just pulled this sucker, and it came out. This is a 1 1/16 inch socket. You see that seal in there? I would not be comfortable with that. It's an old thing, so definitely recommend changing out the whole fitting here. It wasn't very much. Just gonna make sure I put that clip back in there, and then this is just gonna come right out of there, so not losing any water. There you go. Hold on, I need both hands for that. Gotta keep in mind that's an aluminum manifold. So when you put this in, you don't want to go nutso. Yeah, doesn't look so good in there. New one's only got a little tiny hole, but that one's pretty much plugged up. Not good. Make sure you start it by hand, so you know you got the threads going in there. Make sure you drop everything on your feet, because that seems to be what I like to do in this. It's hard to get a grip in there without taking anything off. That's gonna about do it for me. And well, that was weird. That's the old seal. That was part of the old seal. It was stuck in my socket somehow. Alright, well I don't want that. Okay, that's nice and clear. Make sure we put that. Is it recording? Yep. Okay, make sure we put that in the hole. That's the clip that's going to hold that hose. Now this is just going to plug on in there. I'm going to go ahead and put it in its holder thingies. The next one for something, I'm not sure what that one's for. And this should just pop right in there. Well, we'll find out. It's either it, or we got to take it out and put it on first. I don't remember. So let's find out. Let's fire it up. That's connected. That's connected. That was pretty quick. Starts it good. My heater is not working, so I'll let this thing warm up, see if I feel any hot water down here. I'm not sure what's going to happen there. I don't know what the heck that went to, but that got broken. Another vacuum line. That is the vacuum line that runs. No, that's one over there. This one. I assume that's just a bleed, air bleed. Alright, well, other than the little drip burning off the headers there. So I'm going to let this warm up. Warms up and the thermostat opens, maybe, I don't know if there's water here now. I'll let it go a little while before I take off. Make sure everything's hunky-dory. Let's see. Alright, we got temp on our gauge. Careful when you reach in there, your belt's right there. I got hot hoses. Got hot fitting. Sucker, even though it goes in and out a little bit, it's locked in there. No leaks there, no leaks on the fitting, no leaks in the back. 15 minutes. All I need is a pair of pliers to get these off. I said my slip joints work just fine. That comes out by pushing technically you put a little flip in, it should come out. If not, just break off what you got and it'll yank right out. 1 16" socket for that. Remember, it's plastic. Well, if you saw that, when I got to the end, I was slowly turning. You don't want to over torque it, you'll crack your manifold. Pretty sure that's plastic. That's the bottom manifold. The top one's plastic for sure. I can't tell. The bottom one may be cast iron. Either way, don't over torque it. It's got plenty of thread tape on it. 15 minutes. Doesn't leak anything for fluid, so highly recommend if you're going to change any of your heater hoses, make sure you change all of them. There's 2 little short ones in the back and then these 2 in the front. 5/8 on this one. This I believe is going to be 3/4 inch. I just cut out a little section of it when I go by the old auto parts store. Next time I'll just grab a little foot of that, and I got a foot of the other one standing by, so I'll go ahead and do both those at the same time. Right now they're not leaking, so I will get them and carry them in the truck though, just in case. Next time I get a minute, I'll just change those out too. Alright. That's about it. Onward we go. 317,600 miles. Still going strong.